Hello everyone, and welcome to another sketchbook tour. If you can believe it, I have already filled up this sketchbook. Mind you, it's a lot thinner than my last sketchbook, but still I'm really shocked that it's already filled, but here we are. As you can see, I like to decorate my sketchbooks because it just makes me happy and makes me want to pick up the sketchbook more often. But you guys seem to really enjoy the last sketchbook tour, so I thought without further ado, let's get going on this sketchbook as well. So at first I did in tandem start this sketchbook with my previous sketchbook. If you haven't watched that video, I'll leave it in the description box below or up top. But I was originally going to use this as like a dump, like a brain dump for like different stickers, to-do stickers, but I have made some of these already. Like, as you can see, I did start this on the same day as my previous sketchbook. So I did do mini heart dots. I'm in the midst of doing name stickers. I did do the flags. I did the mini habit tracker. But I haven't done all of them, and I'm not really sure if I will, because these stickers, as much as I thought they would do well, they're actually not, so I'm not really sure if to continue with this series or not. I think it might be the time of year as well, because I know my little monthly tabs do really well at the beginning of the school year, / beginning of the year in general, so we'll have to see how that goes. This might be a later thing to do. And then here's more ideas as well. But yeah, I am in the midst of doing the Magical Girl Wand series, as well as the Sailor Moon sticker lockets and the bows. And I haven't done these ones yet, or Sailor Moon. These were print ideas. I was trying to figure out which prints to make out of my Inktober's from last year. I went with whatever ones had the most likes. Regardless, it doesn't really matter because I literally have not sold one print, which is fine. I only did one of every print, one print. The wording is weird. One print. I only printed off one print, so it's not the end of the world. But I did like the idea of having prints available in my shop, and then obviously they're not high quality. I mean, I've got decent cardstock paper, but I just print it off at home just because I don't want the overhead of printing so many at like a printing shop or something. So that's that. How to improve your art. So I used this as a dumping ground for what I was talking about in one of my draw along videos with drawing heads. And then these were video ideas that I haven't done yet. So finding the spark again and how to come up with sticker ideas. I did do this one, but I didn't need to write anything down. I did a little Q&A. Mostly I just found another artist because I asked Instagram, all my followers, if they would give me ideas of things to talk about, but I didn't really have too much, so I ended up just nabbing the questions from a different artist's Q&A video to put over top one of my draw along videos. The things you do, right? Oh yeah, so here's the drawing faces and how to get better at drawing faces. These were like my little show notes, if you will. And studying the skull and stuff like that was also part of that video. And then here's where I started drawing, because I'm pretty sure I started this around Easter. So that being said, I think it took me about a month and a half to fill up this sketchbook, just doing like a doodle a night. So because spring is upon us, I wanted to do a spring theme, and if you guys watch my videos for a hot second, you might recognize some of these because I do the daily drawing generally on the night that, again, spring themed, on the night that I do a studio vlog. So yeah. And so this is from Easter. I just found some Easter cakes I wanted to draw on Pinterest, and a froggy Potter was just kind of calling to me, so I decided I would do that. Lots of spring themed stuff. It's kind of funny because my other one, if you take a look at it, has a lot of fall themed things. This is when I went to Allen Gardens with Riley and Chris, which is a free little nursery slash like free garden in the city. So yeah, that was a lot of fun doing that in March because it still wasn't warm enough to have anything blooming outside. So here's just a couple of my OCs doing cute spring things, more spring things. It's, like I said, it's gonna be the theme in this sketchbook. Here is my Patreon theme. So I did a little doodle of what the postcard would look like, and so he ends up sitting like right in here. And yeah, this is now live for the month of May, and I'm so happy with how it ended up turning out. But let me tell you, it was so hard to get me to actually do this in my iPad. Like, sitting down and sketching this out was fun, and I found like a lot of different coffee shops to inspire me for like what to come up here with, like an inset, what do you call this, like fridge situation where you can like see your baked goods before you purchase them. But like, man, to actually sit down and bust this out, I feel like, yeah, I don't know if I'm like self-sabotaging or what, but I gotta get out of this funk where I just don't want to pick up the iPad, and I'm hoping that this month I have been doing better. So yeah, this page I absolutely love. So Chris likes to watch a nature show with Riley when she gets up from her nap for like half an hour to an hour, just to relax a little bit. And I just happened to pop in while they were watching it, and it was a tree frog that carries its baby tadpole on its back, which I thought was nuts because I was like, how the hell does this thing survive on its back? Like, doesn't it need water? So then I decided, and they're called like strawberry frogs. So, because they are legit strawberry color. So then I decided I would go on to, after doing like the actual drawings of what a strawberry tree frog looks like, then I decided I would go into making a strawberry kawaii cartoony version. And like, maybe this might turn into next month's Patreon reward. Let me know in the comment section below if you like this idea for the month of July, because I already have June figured out. Oh my god, I can't believe it. I love this page. I absolutely love this page. Sorry, I'm like moving the screen around. I just love the way this turned out. I love the color choices. As you can see, I like to choose Poscas a lot just because they're fast and quick to get on the page, when really I only have like 10 minutes to do a doodle before I need to do something else with my evening. So my daughter has this, clearly we're at the middle of the page, or the middle of the sketchbook already. My daughter has this book that's called Baby Narwhal, and I decided that I wanted to draw some narwhals that night with some, what the heck are these called? Watercolor pencils, that's it. So I had a lot of fun with that. And this night I went out with my girlfriend. We went for Greek food, and so I got potatoes and some grilled vegetables, and then we went to Taza, I don't even know how to say this. Anyways, for bubble tea. So I had an absolutely fun evening doing that with her. And then back to the doodles. I was feeling like Calcifer vibe situation here and sleepy, so that's kind of the jam here. This is the theme for next month's Patreon rewards. That is all I will say. Postcard, this is going to be part of the wallpaper, phone wallpaper, also part of the phone wallpaper, and this is going to be the sticker. I have cleaned everything up. These are just the roughs. So yeah, my daughter has this mobile thing with these two creatures on it, a lion and a elephant, so I wanted to take them and make them into a doodle because she used to love these guys. She used to carry them around. It was so cute. It's crazy how fast they move on from liking something to something else and so on. I wanted a very very simplified graphic design style of a flower and a cat, so that's how these two images were born. And this was before going over to a friend's barbecue, so I just whipped something out really quickly. I should have drawn this much bigger, but I didn't realize how small I was drawing it until it was already finished, kind of thing. But because it's hard to like methodically draw something out that's in perspective, but you know, do it all just with lines and not have an underdrawing. I find it kind of difficult because I grew up doing animation school and you always need an underdrawing. So for me, like doing underdrawings is kind of like meat and potatoes kind of idea, but as you can see in all of these drawings, I'm not doing underdrawings because one, I'm trying to be faster about it and to get better at like thinking about what I'm drawing before I put it down on the page, but it also makes things more wonky, as you can see. If I was to put an underdrawing, it wouldn't be as wonky, but I don't know, maybe there's like some kind of sweetness thing to it that it's kind of wonky, if you know what I mean. So anyways, kitties, bubble tea, I mean, I like it. I wanted to do like a little picnic scene with a cute little leaf sprite character, and this is a kitty bun, and here's a piece of the kitty bun cut out with some jam on it and a happy face, because why not? More kind of picnicky Sakura vibes here, and some cute little characters making some baked goods over here. And then, so I decided I really need to start going with making some Sailor Moon themed things. So that's where these brooches came about. Brooches slash bows. And then the lockets, again, super rough. And then we went to see the cherry blossoms at High Park in Toronto, so that's where these drawings came about. And then I was watching a YouTuber, and then she has some artwork on the walls that has this image in it, and then this is like a pillow and some other pillows and her couch. I just really liked the general vibe she was having, so I decided I would, you know, do some doodles from her video, like while she's talking to the video kind of thing. And then same with these things. She has like a really interesting lamp in her living room, and then she has a cute little chair for her daughter that has this on it. So I decided, you know what, I'm gonna draw it. So there it is. And then I've got this book about drawing, what is it? Let's Draw Plants and Small Creatures book. So just doodly woodlies, no real anything of consequence. So it's like draw a flower, draw a bee, whatever. So that's where these are coming from. And this is how I filled up the rest of the sketchbook. Just some more flowers and doodly things and hyacinths. I love hyacinths. And this is supposed to be like the bulb of this guy. but I clearly didn't fit this on the page very well, as you can see, so it's kind of like pretend this is like over here. And then we come to the last page, which is more things from the book, like random doodles, and if you didn't know, I'm obsessed with ladybugs and a duck because duck. But on that wonderful note, that is everything. I mean, Animal Crossing, yes or yes. But I hope you guys liked this video. If you got this far, put a, let's say, either ladybug or any kind of bug emoji in the comment section below. Thank you so much for watching this video. Give this video a thumbs up. Hit that little subscribe and notification bell if you haven't already. And you guys just being part of the channel and watching the video means the freaking world to me. And if you haven't gone to check out my Patreon or Etsy shop, please do so, because any kind of you know, just you guys involving yourself with my content means the absolute world to me, and I wouldn't be doing this without you guys. So thank you for being here. I love your freaking faces. I hope you guys enjoyed another sketchbook video. FYI, the next sketchbook is not this small, so it will take me a while to fill up. I do post all of my sketchbook images, the ones that I like anyways. I post them up on my Instagram, so if you haven't followed me there, please do so. And I will see your freaking faces on the next video. I love you. Goodbye.